Hello all you wonderful people, I'm out here in Nipponbashi, the epicenter of Otaku or nerds in Osaka. Basically, if you like anime, this is the place to go. You got maid cafes, you got giant Gundams. I mean, there's so many Gundams out here, some of them are breaking through the wall. Out here you can find multi-floor video game places, you can find aisles and aisles of video games from all different countries, you can find toys, anime, you can even find a girl with a gun if you're looking for it. And apparently you can find the Goonies here. Who knew Sloth opened up his own restaurant? Also, this area is the only place in Japan that you can actually haggle your prices. You can't do it anywhere else. So if you see something you're like, I saw it for this much to other places, you might be able to do the art of the haggle to buy what you want cheaper. But I came out here for a reason. I'm here to check out the Animate building because someone commented named Andrew Doughterty said, hey, why don't you go check out one of those Animate buildings? And I figured, why not go to the biggest one in Nipponbashi, which is 5 stories tall. 5 stories of anime stuff. What's inside? I'm really not too sure, and as you probably already read below, I know nothing about anime, so this should be a very interesting experience. Oh, I'm sure you're screaming right now just saying, what are you doing in Japan? Outside your store, which I think is a requirement for almost every store in this area, you gotta have your gotcha man. But unfortunately, I'm not very interested in any of these things. On the first floor, you've got a ton of manga. A lot of manga. Just like any kind of fiction, there's a ton of different kinds of mangas out here. I think this section is the section of guys that like other guys, which there's nothing wrong with that, but here it is, right here, a whole big section. So if you're interested, this is where it is. They must have known I was coming. This is the for English section. Great!
Hey, something I know, Attack on Titan. I've seen every episode that's been produced of this so far, but I haven't read any of the manga, and I sure won't now because I don't know how to read Japanese.
Of course, all you have to do is look and then you'll find the adult stuff, which I really don't want to show.
This is the only section I can show because it doesn't show any nudity.
So you guys around the world, if you want to make music and you want to sell it on CD, somehow market it to Japan and they'll sell it on CD for you right here. I suppose that buying stuff online isn't just the Japanese way of doing things. That's why CDs are still prevalent here in Japan. Right here, there's like 80 different advertisements going off in one space, so it just sounds like a loud noise. Like a loud, annoying noise. But if you look at all the things, you'll see different advertisements. And after exploring the first floor, let's go see the second floor. Going up the escalator. So it looks like the second floor is full of merchandise from various animes. I mean, look, they got everything. Plush animals, keychains, folders, candies, wallets, you name it, they have it. You could say I'm a pretty big fan of this one because it just cools me down. It looks like they're setting up a whole section dedicated to Happy Tree Friends, which who knew that was so popular in Japan?
If you wanted to become a ninja, this is where you buy your deadly weapons.
Or you could simply become a Mad Max. My name is Max. Have you ever wanted to dress up as a vague, strange anime character? Well, guess what? Animate's got you covered. They've got a ton of clothes from different animes, too, as well as the hair. They have a whole section dedicated to wigs here. I'd love to put one on, but I'm afraid that people look at me and be like, that guy's a weirdo. I was thinking to myself the other day, I need a really big bear. Oh, hey, there's one right here. Oh, they also have a game machine here that has the most annoying tune playing in the background of it. Constantly going on, never stopping. And why just stop at reading and collecting manga when they have a whole section dedicated to making your own manga stuff? Pens, pencils, and even gloves so you can dress up like Michael Jackson himself. And they have what I assume is trading cards or candy for the Idol School project. I don't know what or School Idol project. I'm sorry, this is my first time seeing this thing. Hey, look, it's something I know. It's Dragon Ball Z. Got all these keychains of characters I don't know, like this guy right here. A girl, sorry, she's a gun. She's got a girl with a gun. That's what I'm gonna name her. That's her name. Her name is Girl with a Gun. I'm sure there's 1,000 anime nerds out there screaming, that's this character, that's that character. Does it say, oh, there it is right there. Acrylic Keychain Holder is her name, if anyone was wondering. We've tapped out the second floor, so let's check out the third floor.
This guy's giving us the finger.
This is really strange to me. I really don't know much about this culture, so I'm probably the worst person to show this stuff off. All right, I'm caving. There is a gotcha man that I actually want to get something from. It's a Thunderbirds gotcha man. A Thunderbirds gotcha man.
Oh, it's 400 yen. I got one. Yes.
Oh boy, I've got myself a Thunderbird. Thunderbirds go! The fourth floor seems to be full of models and toys that are just there to look at and just say, ooh, look at that. I got me a girl who's going like this.
I must admit, I don't understand the thought process between all these anime girls and all of a sudden C-3PO. Hey, look, it's the Masked Rider. Masked Rider. Masked Rider. Masked Rider. Can someone tell me, is this the female version of the Hamburglers? Is that what I'm looking at right now? Of course, what would you have next to your pins? You would have Grand Theft Auto 5. If you want to buy some video games, they have a ton of video games here too. I see what you're doing down there.
Didn't they use that joke in the Avengers? Was that an Avengers joke? Look, more cosplay stuff and swords. I'll take S-words. 500 to back. They also have more wigs up here right next to the cosplay stuff as well. But what's disturbing is the face on the wig.
Look at this face. Oh.
The only cosplay I could do right now is a wrestling cosplay. Godhead? Yes, that's right. L Snow jokes. Those are still popular, right?
Well, this makes sense to me. Mini book corner. Okay, small books. These aren't the books that I want to read. Got covers for your anime pillows. Of course, no cover to your pillows would be complete without Baymax. Bum, 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 bum. How would you like to own one of these amazing cards? Well, guess what? It's only 600 yen, which is $6 for one of these cards.
Seriously, the CD market is still huge in Japan.
But don't you dare smoke, it will kill it instantly.
I can only film this section from this angle because everything is covered in porn, right? Let's head up to that proverbial fourth floor and go check it out. On the fourth floor, my eyes are hurting from all the bright lights. It's incredible how bright this place is.
Piles and piles of more manga.
I feel like this whole floor is dedicated to romance manga, but I could be wrong. Everything around me is like boobs and butts. You know you're getting into dangerous territory when they have everyone's signs on this floor. That means that there's probably harder stuff on this floor.
Yep.
And I thought the first floor had a lot of manga, but man, this takes the cake. There are literally aisles and aisles of this stuff here. I'd show you this part, but really, this is the only angle I can show it from because really right above, whoa, that's a little too much. This is seriously the safest image I can show you from this section. I'm noticing that every floor has either gotcha men, animated porn, or cosplay stuff on it. This floor is no different. Oh man, this form of advertising is great. You can hear all 8 songs playing at once. Man, that's wonderful. More CDs and more music for all you otakus out there.
Man, Japan sure is a very happy place.
Now to go to the last and final floor to see how deep this rabbit hole goes.
C-Labo 2021.
Looks like the final floor is a card gaming floor from what I can see. I think you got some card games up here. I'm familiar with Magic the Gathering. Are you? Man, these look like some insane cards.
When in doubt, use the Schwartz. 50 yen for a rip-off Magic the Gathering card.
So other than cards and a little game room where people are playing, there's actually not much up here. This is the smallest floor in the 5-floor building. Such brings the adventure here in the Animate store to a close. There you have it, folks, the 5-story Animate store. I have really next to no idea exactly what was inside there and what the significance of what was inside there was. If there's otakus and nerds that are like, oh, you're a loser for living in Japan and not knowing what's going on there, I'm sorry, I don't know. I feign ignorance because I'm a silly American. As I always say, in this situation, in all situations, you can do it, I can do it, we can all do it, even if you don't know exactly what you're doing. So stay groovy, folks. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.